Hello, everyone. This is Denise at All My Dolls, and this is going to be the intro to a couple of videos where I recorded them as I was opening packages from AG over the past year. And just because of busyness, I never got around to completing the videos or uploading the videos. And so I'm just trying to clear my memory card here. And I figured, well, instead of just throwing the footage away, I'm just going to go ahead and upload it because some of the items that I purchased, you might still want to purchase, or even if they're no longer sold by AG, it might be something you might be interested in looking for. So I just consider it a kind of a haul video and a lookbook, and I'll do my best to make the videos make as much sense as possible. But like I said, you will notice some of them were never completely finished. So I don't know, there might be some abrupt changes or whatever. But like I said, just consider it a lookbook. And I really am going to try hard once I clear up the memory card and kind of upload some of these videos to get back on track with my remake of the videos that I accidentally erased and some new stuff I had planned. In advance, thanks for watching. Have a great day. So, let me show you what I got. Now, I can say mostly truthfully that I have pretty much every doll that I need. I have dolls I didn't think I needed, but I need it. I have dolls that I definitely didn't need, and I still have them. So I don't even think I could make a doll list of dolls that I want. Dolls that I like and might not get. Maybe that'll be my next video. Unless they just happen to fall in my lap. And let me tell you, that's happened. So I have to really stop saying stuff like that. So what did I get? I have been on the retired outfit binge, and I probably should make a new video of retired outfits that I want, because I got most of the ones from my other video. And I have so many dolls now that I just cannot keep up right now really with the sewing for the dolls. I mean, that's become like full time. Let's get these packing peanuts out of the way. Okay, so you can kind of see things sparkling in the box already. I want you to skip the sparkly. And I'm going to talk about Gwen. So, I had no interest in Welly Wishers prior to Gwen. And when I got Corinne, they were saying about having two dolls. And it seemed that Corinne was not the same without Gwen. Kind of like having Cecile without Mary Grace. And she's more than a best friend doll. It's like they go together. So I got Gwen. Once I got one Welly, it was just, I mean, they are so adorable. And they make for good photos. Because they're like little sisters. Well, they are little sisters, basically. And I got some of the other Wellies through Goodwill. I picked up one directly at my local Goodwill. I got two on the Goodwill auction site from my local Goodwill. And I just got two more through the Goodwill site from a different Goodwill. So I wanted Gwen to have an outfit like Corinne so they could go skiing or skating together. And so I missed the Welly Wishers, the sale on the Welly Wisher skiing outfit. So I have to pick that up secondhand. But I did get Gwen's skating outfit. And I promised myself, I think I may have mentioned it in the video, I promised myself that I would get this for her so that her and Corinne can go ice skating together. Because really, it's Gwen doing the ice skating, Corinne doing the skiing. So I have Corinne's ice skate. I really should have Gwen's. Now, I'm not really interested in any of the rest of Gwen's collection, but I do want the Welly Wishers outfit with the snowsuit. So let's have a look at this. So I wish I had Corinne's outfit down here with me so that I could compare the quality of the skates. Corinne's outfit, though, feels like the harder skate leather for the shoes, and hers has a blade guard. So it's kind of a more believable skate. But this is still fairly sturdy, and it's really cute. And that feels like metal. Yep, I believe those are metal. And even if they're not, they're something heavy. So it makes the skate, gives it some weight, makes it feel like quality. So I'm really happy with the skates. Okay, this little outfit, let me turn it so you can see it, is absolutely adorable. And it was worth the price that AG was asking. It was even more worth the sale price. Look at that. This material is nice. It's not like thin or overly thin or flimsy. It's perfect. I like the texture. I like the color. I like how it goes with the skates. The embroidery is not iron-on. It's actually real embroidery. And I want to say, yep, she's got the little undies under here. Little leotard bottom. Adorable. And these just really, oh, there are the guards. Look at these little cute tights. And they're footed. Okay, see? They're not like our usual tights you get at the store where they're straight down and you create the foot. These ones have little feet, little ankles on them. So they're footed. That's a nice little touch for seamstress people like me. Adorable. And they're actually nice and there's thick. They aren't like regular American Girl tights, which are like normal, like pantyhose tights kind of. These are like heavyweight winter. They almost feel like, yeah, actually they are. Like those fleece line tights. See, they are. You know how you get the fleece line tights at Target? That's what's happening here. That's a nice pair. All right, so here's her barrette for her hair. And yes, actually, here are the guards. So she does have the blade guards. All righty. So I was pretty happy with Corinne's stuff. And I'm really happy with Gwen's stuff. Like I said, I am looking for the Welly Wisher snowsuit outfit. I missed it when it was on sale, so I'll be checking that out. All right, sticking with the ladies, I got Molly's school outfit. It was like 16 bucks. I couldn't pass it up. It gives me an extra pair of shoes. And I don't know what I did with that screwdriver. Oh, here it is. Who passes up a pair of shoes? For that sale price, that's the price of the shoes alone. Now, if you remember, Molly's school dress is actually one of the Pleasant Company patterns. And I have done a lot with that pattern. But for like 16 bucks, I couldn't pass up getting an actual school outfit. So hopefully it's everything I think it is. I've never seen the Pleasant Company version, so I can't compare that either. But anybody who has the Pleasant Company version, feel free to say something. Okay, so you're looking at it upside down. Here I am with it. And I am actually very pleased. This could be cotton. I don't know. But it is nice. Of course, it's nicely finished on the inside. Everything is serged. This dress, the bodice for the dress is actually lined. So there's 2 layers of fabric here, which is the best way to go in order to make this. There's no top stitching on it. Well, that's not true. There's no top stitching on the front, but there is top stitching around the collar on the back. It gives the outfit a better feel, and it just adds weight. So like I said, we have our lined front, and then we have this top stitching for the back. That's really cute. Got our Velcro here. Velcro all the way down. Very nice hem. Of course, I'm looking at this from a seamstress perspective. Very nice stitching. Okay, so this I hadn't noticed in the actual pattern. I might have just skipped over it. Is that when they do the belt and the hem, and they connect these two together, this actually overlaps. Did you see that? It's an overlapping piece. Okay. There is some stitching around. It just adds detail to the pleats up here. That's very nice. Just examining it all. Okay, so this is just the cutest thing. I'm really happy with that. All right, now, this shirt is just so adorable. Absolutely just so adorable. Look at that. Little two buttons peeking out. Yeah, there you go. The little trim around here. It's like a looped thread lace. That's just adorable. It's these little details like that. Of course, it Velcros in the back. Look at the pleats on these sleeves. Crisp, beautiful pleats. All right. Very happy with that, of course. Now I have Molly's green ribbon. Little white socks. The pamphlet that comes with Molly's stuff. I don't have Molly's desk. I'll try to pick it up. Do have Sam's desk. I don't know if I'm going to get her bag and binder and accessories. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Okay. Hopefully you're not getting too much glare from the light. Sorry, this is taking a bit. It's been a long day today. I just got back from, well, I didn't just get back from work, but I've been here about an hour or so. Okay, so this was the whole reason, seriously, this is the whole reason why I bought the outfit, because I just wanted these little Oxford shoes. Oh my goodness. These are absolutely adorable. Just adorable. I remember having a pair that were pink and white. And they were like my favorite pair of shoes to wear. Okay, so Molly stuff. All right, I got a little something for the boys. Why not? I don't even know who Janie and Jack is. I am so sorry. I always mention I'm not really into trendy anything, trendy fashions, and I don't have any little kids. So a lot of the collabs that AG has just pretty much go over my head. So I don't know who Janie and Jack are. I don't even know what that company is about. But I do know that I needed some boy stuff. I need some boy shoes, of course. So why pass up this outfit? The price was right. So here are these absolutely stinking adorable blue loafers. Okay. They are like I don't even want to say they're navy. I'm not really sure how to describe that blue, but it is beautiful. And then there is this faux. Oh, wait, is it a faux? Oh, no, it's not faux. Here is this button-down blue shirt. Oh, it's got real buttons. Even I didn't make real buttons for mine, because sewing those individual buttonholes is a pain. Okay, so there's no Velcro or elastic on this sleeve. It's just an open sleeve, which is great, I think. And I love this texture on this shirt. Maybe at some point the camera will focus and you'll be able to see the texture on the shirt. I don't know. It's incredible. Just really good looking. It's like a really tiny, maybe check. I don't know. There's a name for it. I just remember what it is. And then this vest is like a faux velvet vest. And it also has real buttons. And it has that crunchy back. If you're not in the vest, you won't know. But if you've worn vests as a kid in the last 15 years, you know they always have that like windbreaker crunchy back material. And this one has it for the lining and for the back. But this faux velvet is beautiful. Then, look at these little pants. Okay, so the pants Velcro all the way down to the inseam. The pockets are real. Okay, so you have real pockets. Okay, nice cuff. And then these on the back are just faux pockets. Okay. This is a nice quality material too. I don't know exactly what it is. It could be polyester. It could actually be a heavy cotton, because I just bought a series of heavy cotton fabrics to make myself some winter skirts from Joann. So that really could be cotton too. All right, here's the adorable bow tie in the same pattern as pants. And these really cute dark brown socks, or dark blue socks, I should say, not brown, blue. Let me go ahead and look how crisp that is. Okay, so basically, yes, the shoes and the socks match in color. And you're probably thinking, do these outfits actually come out of boxes? And the answer to that question is yes. When I'm down in the basement, when I take them back upstairs where the dolls are, I'm going to unpack them, put them in the clear bags that I normally keep doll clothes in, and they will be used if I don't automatically like put these clothes on some of the dolls. We'll see. All right, so this is the something navy. And like I said, I don't know anything about them either. Okay. But I got this jacket. It's not what I thought it was. Okay. I can see that now. And I'll tell you if that's okay in a moment. So, this is a top with a bow puffer coat. When you say puffer coat, I think of all those polyester puff coats that you see at Walmart and the other places that they sell them, Old Navy, whatever. And so that's what I was expecting. I was expecting for this to be that material, like it is on the inside. But that's not what this is. This is some kind of faux velvet material on the outside with these sequins. Okay, and the bow. Okay, no elastic on these sleeves either. They're just round. This is an actual zipper. And this kind of puffy material that's on the inside, that's what I expected the outside of this coat to look like. I kind of wanted the outside of the coat to look like this. It's not really a turn inside out kind of deal. But it's a cute coat. Not quite what I wanted, but it's a cute coat. And somebody's going to be wearing it and rocking it, because that's the way this works. Okay, so I don't want you to have to watch me put that back in there. So here's another Jenny and Jack. Yes. Okay, so this little sweater is so adorable. And this shows you the collection on the back here. I'm now wishing I had got the one with the flower pattern, but it was super busy. Like, it just kind of made me itchy looking at it. So, kind of glad I didn't get it. Kind of wish I had. I wish I had seen that skirt, that she's wearing that plaid skirt, so they could have matched. But I had sworn off not buying anything after Christmas. Well, yeah, pretty much. That's not what happened though. All right, so, okay, pretty happy about this. So, all right, first of all, here's some things I'm not happy about. I can see shine marks. I don't know if you can see those across the top of here, across the top of here. Yeah, you can see those in the camera across the top of here. Okay, so it almost makes me feel like somebody tried to, or maybe they did, oh, across here. It seems to me like when they were packaging these, that they steamed or pressed the garment, which is what happens. Sometimes it's by hand, sometimes it's a big machine that presses them down. But they did it with the hanger on. So there are shine marks in the material where the pressed down on the material and left marks from the hanger. So that's a little disappointing. When you have these types of materials, this is probably a polyester. Those shine marks never go away. You essentially scorch the material, or as we say, you killed the acrylic, so those shine marks never go away. So hopefully, although you can see them now, when this doll is dressed and pictures are on Instagram, you won't see the shine marks. It's a good thing I got this at a bargain for like $5. So that is a little disappointing. Other than that, it is a really cute sweater with those puffy sleeves. It's very basic, and it's got that ribbing. I really love when sweaters have like full sleeves that come out to a ribbing. And I would imagine on the person, this would be a 3/4 sleeve. So other than the poor finishing along here, this is a really cute sweater, and I'm going to do my best to enjoy it. This, of course, is Kirsten's birthday outfit. As with Addie, I don't have the Pleasant Company version of this outfit, so honestly, I can't compare it, but I can compare it to the quality of Pleasant Company outfits and of the past, just in like a general thing. Just to get you close up, so if you do have the original version, you can look yourself and see, get that to focus, any differences. I know that trims could be different, ribbon types could be different. Like it may not be this exact elastic. It may not even be this exact fabric. The texture could be wrong. The string here could be different. There's just so many different ways. Even with Pleasant Company outfits, like I think it's, for example, Sam's birthday dress. Yeah, it's the cranberry dress. Has many different variations. So all of that was possible with Pleasant Company, much less a remake from AG, or I should say the Mattel AG. And here is this part. That's the same elastic that is around the dress. What's really cool too is comparing this to the apron in her pattern. When I first looked at the pattern, like I could not figure out why this dress was connected or the apron was connected in this way. But that's how I made it because that's what it looked like it was saying. First, I thought it was some kind of mistake. But of course, now that I'm seeing it, I'm like, oh, yeah, of course. Keep in mind, too, that I would probably say now, well, this is the way that the aprons were constructed during that time era. But of course, when I was making these outfits, a lot of them I was doing the research about the historical validity or the historical accuracy of the garments as I was making them. So I wasn't very well acquainted with aprons of that time era when I was making it. So always keep that in mind. I'm making statements about things that were done after the fact that I sometimes didn't always understand as I was going through them, even when I was going through them. I mean, it's very well made. It doesn't feel like cotton. It does feel like some type of poly blend, which is to be expected. Does it ever say? I wonder if it ever says. That one doesn't. I remember thinking that, but I don't think so. All right, so here we go. We have our shoes and the socks. Now, somebody mentioned that Addie's shoes did not originally go with that particular outfit. I don't know, but it's cool to have those shoes because when it comes to Eddie and Kirsten, I have nothing of their collections really, except for their meet outfits. That's pretty cool. Socks. And I especially love these two-tone boots. Now, currently, this boot is some kind of medium weight vinyl. I kind of feel like it's a little thinner than even marine vinyl. Not really sure. Yeah, it does feel a little thinner than marine vinyl. So, like I said, if you have the original, you can let me know what the difference is in the quality. But for me, because I don't have the comparison, it's a really cute boot. And I'm pleased with it. And then there's Celebrate Birthdays, Special Collector's Edition. Happy birthday, Kirsten. Josefina, Kirsten, and Addie, of course, which are the three that they brought back. I have no idea what the birthdays of these dolls are, mostly because I don't really read the books. Yeah, no, not really. Some of them I have read, most of them I just have never read. I got all the dolls pretty much secondhand, and that's just kind of how it is. Some people are really, like, as collectors, they're into the American Girl lore, and they're really deep into the books and the stories, and that kind of what drives them. I didn't grow up with them. That's kind of not what drives me. So I always wonder, like, how do people know when their birthdays are? Besides, of course, looking it up online. I assume it says somewhere in the book. That's a good question. You probably know. Put it down below. Really cool. So my friend is like into stuffies and the penguin books, and so it's really similar interest. And I thought it was so interesting that as she perused the American Girl doll website, that this was the outfit that she decided on. And I absolutely love Kit Kittredge. She's, I don't know if I want to say she's my favorite. I probably do want to say, like, personality wise, I don't really get much into the stories of the dolls much. I love Samantha just because I love, like, all things Victorian and Edwardian. Of course, I love Addie. But Kit, as far as her personality, her work ethic, her resourcefulness, her cheerfulness, I just love Kit as a character. And I actually think she's a pretty cute doll. So, yeah, I think probably I would say Kittredge would be my favorite. So she got Kit's birthday, well, her school outfit. And so, which is really cool. Right now, I have, of course, Kit's original meet outfit. I have Kit's scooter outfit. Well, at least the dress. And I'll talk about that in a different video. So, not much as far as her collection. I'm working on her stuff, Kit stuff. Well, I have the mini golf. I'll talk to you later about that. But at any rate, like I said, Kit is one of my favorite, and I wanted to get some more things for her. So this is perfect. Go ahead and open it up. Okay, so as much as I know about Kit and her story, I already know that As long as the quality of this outfit is good, I'm going to absolutely love it. And of course, as a seamstress, oh, look at that. You know, I always check the finished seams. I really like that. I don't know if I want to call it scallop. Maybe I will call it scallop detail around the sleeves. See, things like that always set an outfit off. Just make it different. I don't know why I thought that this was going to be like a faux shirt, and it would be like all one piece. I'm really thrilled that it's not all one piece. Here's our shirt, of course, with the Velcro closing. And here is our jumper with all the cute little flowers on it. Okay, so what I love most about this jumper is that scoop neck right here. I'll get more into that when I talk about Kit's 30s clothes, but I absolutely love that feature. And this pleated jumper is adorable. Oh, I like the material. It's a nice weighted material. Seams are finished well. This pattern is really cute. Look at the pleats in the back. They look wonderful. This is a really cute outfit. I'm pretty thrilled about it. Here's the belt to go with it. Kit's socks. Look at that adorable hair comb. Of course, these cute little cards. Yeah, I really did think it was going to be like a one-piece jumper, like with a faux shirt. And, oh my goodness. These shoes are absolutely so cute. I was going to buy them on, I think it was eBay by themselves. I'm glad I didn't. I had no idea I was going to get this outfit. So, let's get Kit dressed.